Hey guys, what's going on? It's me Aiden again with another Maplestory commentary slash gameplay. And you can see in the background I'm on my level 120 Dawn Warrior doing that quest where you get you have to get the Peridots in order to become an ultimate adventurer. And I'm really glad that Nexon actually, instead of making us get 10 Peridots, I think that's how you pronounce it, but yeah, instead of getting 10, they only make you get 5 now, which is super duper awesome because, well, saves you a lot of time. But unfortunately, in the video, I did not find any. And after I recorded this video, I trained for about, well, I didn't train, but I was looking for Peridots for an hour, at Harps for another hour, and I still didn't find any. And I still haven't found any now, and it kind of sucks. But I'll get over it. I'll get there eventually, because I'm very persistent and I never give up. But anyway, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the server merges. I know I previously made a video about this, but it is about the new server merges. So it's basically, I'll name the first server merge, server alliance, which I think it consists of Demethos. I'm thinking off the top of my head. I think it consists of Demethos, Galicia, El Nido, Zenith, and Arcania. I believe that's all it was that involved in that server alliance. But the server alliance that I'm involved in, which is in Belican, is between Belican and Nova. And what's going to be different to my last video when I talked about server merges, I'm basically going to talk in more depth. And yeah, sorry guys, I'm only going to be talking about the Belican and Nova server alliance because, to be honest, I only play in Belican and no other server at the moment. But yeah, I think that I'll put the positives and the negatives. The negatives are that, okay, well, it's kind of, when I say positives and negatives, I mean it's like different times. And when I say that, I mean that this is the bad side. Since it's summer in the Northern Hemisphere right now, I'm not too happy because the fact that, like, even before this server merge, it hasn't happened yet, I'm still unable to find training spots at, popular training spots, like, for example, like MP3 and like Jesters. It's really hard, and I think that adding in Nova will just about, like, make it literally virtually impossible to find training maps. And like, I don't really know why Nexon decided to merge servers with merge with Belican. Because, to be honest, I'll involve the other server lines of this. If you look at all the servers in the other server alliance, you know what I just said before. If you look at, I'll use one world as an example. El Nido. If you look at El Nido and compare it to Belican's population, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty similar. Of course, Belican has more population, higher population, sorry. But El Nido isn't that unpopulated, so why not Nexon instead take away El Nido from the first server lines that I mentioned and put it together with Nova? Because then that will be perfect, to be honest. I mean, I don't think there's really a point in making 5 servers in one server alliance, because first of all, there's 4 dead servers, but to be honest, El Nido isn't that dead. It's almost Belican population. And I don't really know why. I don't really, unless this was Nexon's, like what they were trying to do, what this was their purpose. But why would you involve Belican? I mean, I'm pretty sure Belican is fine the way it is. Of course, there's like some things here and there that could be improved, but overall, I don't really see the point in improving Belican's population. I don't know. Some of you guys might agree, some of you might not agree. I don't know. It's just your opinion. It just really depends. But when it comes to me, I personally do not think Belican needs a merge of another server, because, well, I'm pretty sure Belican is fine the way it is. It doesn't, unless you guys can say otherwise. I don't know. I personally think Belican is alright the way it is. But yeah, now let's say the positives. I think the positives are, well, besides the fact that there's no, because apparently I heard on Basil that there is no PvP anymore. I think if someone else in the comments can tell me otherwise, but yeah, I'm pretty sure PvP is out for now, and I believe it's been replaced by something else. I cannot remember off the top of my head what it is. But yeah, and the FM will be there will be a lot more people in the FM. Because I'm not saying that the FM in Belican is dead, because it is far from that. But sometimes I'm in the FM and I'm trying to merch, And it could just have, that about, like, usually at the time when I merch, for example, at like 8 o'clock at night, and this is Australian time, of course, and there's not going to be that many people on. And that's, like, between, like, after school, for example, like 3 o'clock to, like, 8 o'clock or something, because that's most likely when I'm going to merch. There'll only be, like, 10 people max. And with this server merge, there's probably going to be, let's say, about 30 people there at that certain time, and even more when it's, like peak time, like normal time in America, like the middle of the day in America time, or northern hemisphere, whatever time zone you want to say in the northern hemisphere. But yeah, and like it'll be a lot better, because to be honest, sometimes I feel like there's not enough people there's not enough people in the FM to buy off and sell to. And sometimes it gets down to me and I get really depressed. And another thing is PQs. Okay, first of all, I'm going to say straight up, PQs in Bellicane are not that dead, but it could have a bit more people, because I can only PQ in the day. And that might seem weird coming from me, especially since Bellicane isn't that dead. But when it comes to PQ, I think a lot of you can agree with me that Bellicane's PQs could be a lot more populated, and I think that the server merge of Noble will definitely increase the amount of people in PQs, and it'll definitely, it'll kind of, and this is I've basically said the positives and the negatives, but now I'll give the final opinion. I think I already mentioned it, but yeah, I think it has its goods, its positives and its negatives. The only way I'm gonna separate into time zones now, so like, in the summer, this will be from my personal standpoint. From the positives for me are that in the summer, okay, this is the summer, which is the summer right now in the Northern Hemisphere. Not for me, but for like everyone in the Northern Hemisphere, because that's the main player base. That's where the main player base of Global Maplestory is at right now. The summer is bad for me because I cannot find any training spots, and it kind of sucks, because that's really why. I mean, who doesn't like training spots? I love getting training spots. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, what am I saying? Of course, I like getting training spots. But yeah, and once the summer finishes, I think that's when I'll actually start liking it. That's my final verdict. When summer, I'll hate it. Like non-summer, I'll like it, because then it will definitely even out. Because I think that a lot of people will, of course I want people to play, but it will slow down a little bit, and the population might decrease a little bit, because that's what I kind of like, because then I'll be able to find training spots as usual. Because I'm thinking that when it gets to Nova and Bellicane, I think it's going to be borderline brawler, so it's either going to be just above the brawler population or just below it. That's just my opinion. But yeah, this video is going on for too long, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I found it funny in this video that you will see in the background that I hardly actually hit any monsters, because I forgot that harps can curse you, and it sucks because, as you see in the video, I actually miss more than I hit monsters on my Dawn Warrior. It sucks, but it's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Please comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Peace.